Hello and welcome. My name is Timothy Duhan, and this webinar today is going to be over types of retirement plans. And I know what a lot of you are thinking is that as a college student, why do you need to be thinking about types of retirement plans or just retirement plans in general? That's because ideally in your 20s is when you first start making enough money that allows you to save. And that's because the sooner that you begin saving, the more time your money has to grow. Now, we're going to start off by going over the 5 most popular types of retirement plans, and that is the 401k or 403b, which is offered by an employer. Now, the biggest difference between the 401k and 403b is that a 401k is offered by a for-profit company, and a 403b is typically for teachers and other employees of nonprofit organizations. There's also a solo 401k, and that's where a sole proprietor can set up an individual 401k and make contributions as both the employee and the employer. And that is a total amount of up to $53,000 a year. There's the SEP IRA, which stands for Simplified Employee Pension, and this kind of account is used primarily by the self-employed or small business owners. There's also the Roth IRA, which is the most widely used IRA. And with the Roth IRA, you're contributing after-tax dollars, and you can get no tax deduction for your contribution. There's also a health savings account, and this really helps out people that have a high deductible with health insurance plans, which can save them money tax-free. You can withdraw the money from your account to pay allowable medical expenses, including co-pays and items such as eyeglasses. If you don't spend the money, it rolls over indefinitely, and once you're 65, you can just go ahead and withdraw that money for any reason without penalty. Now, because there are those 5 retirement plans, I'm going to go over 2 of the most popular used ones, and that's going to be the 401k and the Roth IRA. And we're going to dive into the 401k first. Now, the 401k savings plan was established in 1978 by the IRS, and it was a new type of defined contribution plan that allows for employees to make pre-tax contributions for retirement. Now, the 401k plan, which allows employees to choose to defer some of their salary instead of receiving that amount in their paycheck. The employees defer or delay getting that money. In this case, their deferred money is going into a 401k plan sponsored by their employer. This deferred money generally is not taxed until it is distributed, meaning that whenever the money gets put into the account, there's not tax taken out. But whenever you pull the money out in retirement, that is when the money does get taxed. But while it's in the account, you don't have to pay taxes on it. Now, you're probably wondering, around retirement, what is the average amount of money that is in this 401k account? And it depends on how long you've been with your employer and how old you are and everything like that. But for the average of people in their 60s with more than 30 years of tenure at their current employer, the average savings on a 401k account was roughly $225,000, and you can see that here in this graph. Next, we're going to talk about the Roth IRA, which the Roth IRA is a type of individual retirement account, and the Roth comes from the late Senate Finance Committee Chairman, William Roth. He's the first person that came up with this idea. So rather than with the 401k where you have it taxed whenever you pull it out in retirement, they tax it before it gets put into the account. And the reason why they did this is so you could have more money actually in your retirement. I mean, it's all relative, but I mean, with inflation and everything, you'll have more money seemingly whenever you retire. Now, there are some income restrictions on this, such as, a single taxpayer can only make up to $112,000 and still have a Roth IRA, and couples can only make up to $178,000. And then at the age of 59 and a half, which is a very peculiar age, there are no income taxes on any withdrawals from the account, meaning that, sometimes if you pulled it out early, there would be some penalty for it, and that penalty would be taxed. Now, this graph here is going to show you just the comparative advantage of a Roth IRA compared to a normal savings account. This is just on an investment period of over 30 years, and with the principal and everything, that whenever after taxes and everything, with a Roth IRA you could have $367,000 or it would be taxed and you'd only have $244,000. And with that being said, if there are any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them, whether it's over a health savings account or, a 403b account. Please feel free to put them in the comments, which should be right below me somewhere. But thanks for tuning in. I hope this was beneficial and informative, and hope you have a good day.